Hola, buenas noches.
Buenas noches, directora.
Hola, Janela, ¿cómo estás?
Bien, muchas gracias.
Oh, qué gusto verte. Bravo, tengo una muestra. Okay. I see we have a couple of parents. This is good. It's always good to have an audience. I would do the class anyways, but it's good not to be talking to myself. So who emailed me or messaged on Brightwheel and said that they can't make it tonight, but they're definitely going to watch the recording. So I am recording, just to let everybody know. I'll record tonight's class and you can definitely go back and watch it later and practice, take some notes. I always say it's a really good idea. It's a really great idea when you're at the class to just kind of watch and take it in and participate. And then later you can actually go back and take notes and review what we've learned. So I'm really excited to see you all here, and we'll get started in a minute. While we're waiting for everybody else to get here, if you could go into the chat and let me know, just introduce yourself if you don't mind. You can say your name, you can say whose mom or dad you are. I know a lot of us, our identities are tied up in our children. So if you want to say who's, who your son or daughter is, you can do that. Which school they attend if you want to. And then just, if you don't mind, maybe share one thing that you'd like to learn in tonight's class. So it could be, it could be a phrase that you want to teach, speak Spanish, and you go, oh, I wonder what I could say to that person. So you can leave that. You can leave maybe your goals for Spanish this fall semester. What would you like to accomplish? I don't know. This is something new we're trying. We've never done the weekly Spanish classes, but I'm super excited about it. I'm really excited about this and just looking forward to interacting with the parents, getting to know you guys, and just giving you some practical, real world application of Spanish. So that's always, I taught Spanish at Laney High School here. I was there a long time ago. It feels like forever ago, but almost 20 years ago. So that was actually my first job out of college. So I majored in Spanish at UNC Greensboro and also in education, and graduated and came down here to Wilmington and started teaching at Laney High School. So I love tonight, but I'm really big on just practical things that you can say so that you can use it right away. So, all righty. Well, again, let's see. For those of you who are just joining, you don't have to show your face. I do see, can everyone hear me? If you can hear me, thumbs up. Can anyone hear me?
I can hear you. I'm just unable to get the video to work right now. It's Skinner talking, Levi's mom.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. I was getting worried. I don't know if anybody can hear me. Janela, ¿me escuchas?
Sí, sí le escucho, pero a veces como que se traba un poquito el audio.
Ok, perfecto. Sí, no sé si me puedes dejar un mensaje si de repente no me puedes escuchar, como en el chat.
Ya. Yo le...
Ok, déjame saber. Ok. Ok, hola, buenas noches. Okay. All right, I see some notes coming into the chat. Again, for those of you who are just arriving, I was asking for parents, if you don't mind, if you'd like to introduce yourself in the chat, and then maybe just say, one goal that you have from this semester Spanish classes, or something that you'd like to know. It could be a phrase, it could be a vocabulary word, anything. And we do have a guest with us tonight. I'm going to introduce her. Well, actually, I'm going to wait. I'm going to let her introduce herself. So I won't say anything yet, but we do have a teacher that's joining us tonight. So we'll go ahead and get started. Again, while you're leaving your chats, you can leave that the whole time. What I'll do is I'll look at the chat, and then if we have have time at the end of the class, I'll go back to the chat and answer some questions. If you don't have them, at the so, all right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. So hopefully you can see what's on my screen. All right, one moment. Okay, can everybody see the screen? Thumbs up. All right. And in Spanish, thumbs up would be dedos arriba. Dedos arriba. Okay, arriba is up. Dedos arriba. Muy bien. Okay, dedos arriba si pueden ver. Perfect. Okay, well, hola y bienvenidos. Hola, of course, is hello, and bienvenidos is welcome. Bienvenidos a la clase de español. Again, for those who haven't met me in person, my name is Ayadele Malor, and I'm the director at Wilmington Bilingual Preschool. My office is at College Road, so I see those parents a little bit more, but I love interacting with all of our parents, and I'm excited to have you here tonight. What we're going to do, the first thing we're going to start off with really quickly is we are going to practice the vowels. Just super quick. It's nothing complicated, but vowels are so important in Spanish because the vowels will help you with pronunciation. So I feel like if you can say the vowels and a few key consonants, you can almost hear vowels, hear each other repeating. But I'll say the vowel, and then if you're okay, and then we'll have Maestra Janela, if she doesn't mind, I'll have her repeat as well. Okay. Okay, the first vowel is A, E, I, O, U. Okay, muy bien. And our kids at school practice that. So our vowels in Spanish are A, E, I, O, U. Okay, Maestra Janela, no sé si me puedes prestar tu voz.
Claro que sí. Las vocales son
Okay. Sí.
A, E, I, O, U.
Perfecto. A, E, I, O, U. So the ones that are really different would be A is kind of similar to the short A in English. E, okay, this is A. So make sure you remember that. A, E, I think this is the most different one. So I, O is pretty much the same. And U, a little bit different, but still similar. A, I, O, U. So just remember whenever you see those letters in Spanish words, you're going to pronounce them just like that. So here we have an example. Hola, hola. Remember the H is silent in Spanish. Y bienvenidos. Hola y bienvenidos. Maestra Janela, no sé si quieres repetir esa parte, por favor, para los papás.
Sí. Hola y bienvenidos. Hola y bienvenidos.
Perfecto. Okay, gracias. All right, so I would like for everyone to introduce themselves if you want to. This is all just whoever wants to. But I'm going to write a short little dialogue here in Spanish that you could use anywhere. You can use it, So, okay, this is a dialogue that we're going to practice tonight. And you're welcome to say more if you want, but we're going to make it a little bit smaller. Okay. Hola, mi nombre es. Okay. Hola, mi nombre es. Hola, mi nombre es means hello, my name is. All right. Okay, and we're going to add to that, but let's just start with that. So anyone, let's actually start with, I'll go first, okay? Hola, mi nombre es Ayodeli. Okay. All righty. Maestra Janela, no sé si te puedes presentar.
Sí. Hola, mi nombre es Janela.
Perfecto. Y Maestra Janela, ¿de dónde eres? No sé si quieres decirles a los papás.
Sí. Yo soy de Ecuador. I'm from Ecuador.
Okay. Maestra Janela said, yo soy de Ecuador. All right. I'm from Ecuador. And just excuse that, I'm typing with the Spanish keyboard here, so some of the punctuation marks are different, but yo soy de Ecuador, I'm from Ecuador. Maestra Janela is a super special person. She's our first teacher that we've ever had from Ecuador, so I think that's so cool. I've heard really good things about Ecuador, so if you ever want to hear what I've heard, I'll let you know, but a lot of Americans are moving down there. That's what I'm hearing. So it's a neat country. It's in South America. All right, so we're, muchas gracias por venir esta noche, Maestra. Okay. So is there any parent that would like to introduce themselves?
I can do it.
Okay, yay.
Hola, mi nombre es Janelle. Soy de Carolina del Norte, pero Charlotte. Vivo in Wilmington.
Ooh. Bravo. Above and beyond. Okay. And we can all say to her, mucho gusto. Can we all say that? Mucho gusto.
Mucho gusto.
Let's go.
Muy bien. Mucho gusto means nice to meet you. All right. So that's something you could say when you meet somebody in Spanish. After you introduce yourself, you always say mucho gusto. Nice to meet you. Gracias, Janelle. Okay. Does anybody else want to go?
I can go.
Okay. Hola.
Hola, mi nombre es Sky. Soy de Carolina del Norte, cerca de Asheville. Y estamos aquí en Wilmington por más o menos un mes.
Qué bueno. Okay. Okay, everyone together. Mucho gusto.
Mucho gusto.
I need to make this class harder. Or did our star students, are they just the first ones to go? Do they have the most confidence? Do we have any beginners that want to introduce themselves?
I think they're the first ones to go.
Okay, Ashley, your turn. Te toca.
Oh, hold on. Hola, mi nombre es Ashley.
Yo soy.
Yo soy Wilmington. Yeah, from here.
Muy
Born and raised.
Bravo. Okay, todos juntos, everyone together. Mucho
Mucho
gusto.
gusto.
Mucho gusto, Ashley. And if somebody says nice,
Gracias.
that's right. You can say mucho gusto back. Nice to meet you back to them, or you could say gracias. So I see everyone's enjoying the soy de. Soy de means I'm from. And by the way, just those of you who don't know a lot, the yo is optional. So yo means I am, and it's just kind of extra emphasis. So you could say yo soy de Carolina del Norte, or you could just say soy de Carolina del Norte. But it means I am from, and then Carolina del Norte is North Carolina. But you could also say soy de Wilmington, soy de Carolina Beach, etc. Okay, ¿quién sigue? ¿Quién sigue? Who's next? ¿Quién sigue? If you want to go, you can say yo, me. Okay.
Hola, mi nombre es Melissa. Soy de Virginia.
Okay, mucho gusto.
Mucho gusto.
I'm just listening.
Okay, Connolly. Te toca, Connolly, your turn.
Hola, mi nombre es Connolly. Yo soy de Virginia. También? No.
También.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
Added another word there. That's awesome. He gave us another word, también. También means also. Okay, también, also. So he said, yo soy de Virginia también. And I think in Spanish, they pronounce Virginia, Virginia. ¿Verdad, Janela?
Sí, Virginia.
Virginia. If you wanted to sound really native, I mean, we know it's Virginia, but you could say soy de Virginia. También. And just a couple of pronunciation tips here. So también has an accent mark. So whenever you see an accent mark on a word in Spanish when you're reading, that's where you put the emphasis, también. So that kind of helps you pronounce it, you know. Another thing, again, remembering those vowels, a, e, I, o, u. Some people, when they see this word here, mi nombre es, if they're reading it, they would say, my nombre es, right? Because they don't know, but don't forget those vowels, a, e, I. This is E, so it's mi nombre es. Okay, anyone else want to introduce themselves? Anyone else? Okay, well, what?
Hola.
Hola.
Can you see us? So,
Hola, Rahal.
hola. Hola, Maliti.
Hola, Maliti.
So we're gonna try.
All right, that'd be great. Okay, we're ready. Oh, let me pull it back up. Okay, here we are, Maliti. So it's hola, mi nombre es.
Yeah, hola, mi nombre es Maliti. Yo soy de Sri Lanka. Soy de Carolina del. What does that mean?
Carolina del Norte.
Soy de Carolina del Norte.
Muy bien. Okay, todos juntos. Mucho gusto.
Mucho gusto.
Gracias.
Gusto, Maliti. Gracias por venir. Thanks for coming. All right, let's add to it a little bit. So we're going to add to it, and you'll still have a chance if you haven't had a chance to go yet. But so we've said, hola, mi nombre es. Okay, we did that. And now we're going to say whose mom or dad you are. Okay, so if you're a guy, you're going to say, soy el papá de, and then you'll say your child's name. Okay. If you're a female, you'll say soy la mamá de, and you'll say your child's name. So your child's name goes at the end of this. All right. So I'll do myself as an example. I have 5 children, but I'll start with the oldest. Okay. My oldest son is Gabe, but the teachers call him Gabriel. Okay. Hola, mi nombre es Ayodeli. Soy la mamá de Gabriel. Mucho gusto. Okay. All right, anyone want to try that? Hola, mi nombre es, soy el papá o soy la mamá? Okay, anyone?
Yo puedo.
Okay, gracias, Sky.
Hola, mi nombre es Sky, soy la mamá de Daxton.
Ah, de Daxton.
Está aquí.
Hola, Daxton, te veo.
Dice, hola.
Sí, yo te veo, Daxton. Daxton, Maestra Janela. Ahí está la Maestra Janela. Ahí
Hola,
está.
Daxton,
Daxton.
allá es Janela.
Okay, excelente. Janela, I think this guy has really good pronunciation.
Muy buena. Sí.
What do you? Yeah, pretty good.
Sí, muy bien. Muy bien.
Okay. All right. Sorry, I think my computer might have frozen up for a second, but yeah, I think you have great pronunciation, Sky. Okay. Anyone else want to say whose mom or dad they are?
We can do it.
Okay.
All right. Hola, mi nombre es Connolly. Soy el papá de Harbor. Ella es Couché.
Ella es
Couché? No?
Uche.
Couché? No.
What? Okay. What are you trying to say? I was good until the last word.
Sleep.
Oh, está dormida.
Ah.
You're tired?
Ella está dormida.
Ella es. Let's see. Ella está. What is couché? What is couché? That
Couché.
came to me for some reason. Nothing.
That might be French for
Maybe it's
bed.
French. Yeah, I did take
Yeah.
French in high school too.
I think it's French.
Yeah. Yeah, if she's asleep, we would say, ella está dormida. ¿Verdad,
Ella
Janela?
está dormida. Okay,
Sí, ella está dormida.
cool.
Ella está dormida.
I can go. Hola, mi nombre es Janelle.
Okay, muy bien.
Soy la mamá de Alice y Luke y Lincoln. No están dormidas.
No están dormidos.
Dormidos.
Está bien, está bien. Es muy temprano. Es muy temprano para estar dormido. A little early to be asleep. Okay, that was great. And I changed up a little bit, and I'm glad you guys are giving me, that's why I like this practical application. You're giving me real world things. So Connolly said, ella está dormida. That means she's asleep. Okay, she's asleep. But then Janelle said, no están dormidos about her kids. She said, they're not asleep. And we had to change dormida. It's an adjective describing them to dormidos because she's talking about more than one child. So that's just a little bit of grammar. I'm not going to go too far into grammar tonight. We're not conjugating verbs or anything, but I do like to point out those differences. If you're talking about one child being asleep, ella está dormida. If it's multiple, están dormidos. Okay. All right. Anyone else want to say who's what their child's name is?
Oh.
Hola, Tiffany. Oh, she went away.
My camera's not working for some reason, but I'll just say it like through the audio, if that's okay.
That'd be great.
Hola, mi nombre es Tiffany. Soy la mamá.
Come here.
What do you need?
Okay. All right, Tiffany, that was great. So you said soy la mamá de Iverson, right?
Sí.
Okay. Awesome. Iverson está dormido?
Definitely not. No.
Okay. Definitivamente no. Okay. ¿Alguien más? Anybody else? All righty. So
Yeah, we'll go.
Okay, great. Colin.
Hola, mi nombre es Colin. Soy el papá de Sam.
Oh, muy bien. Mucho gusto. Oh, Colin.
Thank you.
That was great. And again, everyone remember where where the accents are, it's funny. Papá, soy el papá, soy la mamá. You have to put the accent on the end because actually papa without an accent, if you put the emphasis here, it actually means potato. So you'd be saying, I'm the potato. Now, I'm sure they'll understand you from context. It's just for everyone, but I just want to explain that part. Maestra Janela, no sé si quieres repetir esta parte con tu acento. Se me olvidó preguntarte.
Sí. Hola, mi nombre es Janela. Soy la mamá de. Soy el papá de. Ella está dormida. Y no están, ay, lo siento, no están dormidos.
Perfecto. Gracias, Janela. And I just like for parents to hear different accents. So I always enjoy having the teachers repeat too, so you can kind of hear how Spanish should sound, and that's one advantage that the kids have at the school. They're constantly hearing how Spanish should sound. So they have no choice but to say it right. Okay, perfect. So we did a little bit of introduction. So your homework is this week, practice that phrase with someone, and a great person to do it with would be your child's teacher. Or if you see another teacher at the school that you don't know, you could always say, hola, mi nombre, if they don't already know you. So we'll see how that goes. Let me know. All right, really quick, while we still have some time, I wanted to, well, is there anyone else that wanted to introduce themselves before I move on? Anyone else? No? Okay. All right, so I wanted to talk about our theme of the week. So every week at our school, we study a different theme, and I thought it'd be really great to just kind of mention the theme at our weekly lesson, because that way you can learn some of the vocabulary you're just learning. Is las calabazas. And calabazas are pumpkins, okay? So if you'd like to repeat, you can repeat las calabazas. Las calabazas. All right, so we have 2 songs that we're singing this week with our kids too. They're super cute. So definitely I'll share the October playlist on Friday. But both of the songs incorporate emotions. So for whatever reason, they tend to study emotions along with pumpkins, I think because people are carving pumpkins and putting faces in there. But there's one song that's a lot of fun that the kids like to dance to, and they've been dancing with their pumpkins. And the song is called ¿Qué te pasa, calabaza? ¿Qué te pasa, calabaza? And so the kids sing and they dance to that. Does anybody want to translate what that means? ¿Qué te pasa, calabaza? What does that mean? Anyone know?
What's wrong, pumpkin?
What's wrong, pumpkin? All right, what's wrong, pumpkin? It's not supposed to mean anything. It just rhymes, right? It rhymes in Spanish, but it doesn't rhyme in English. ¿Qué te pasa, calabaza? But a real world application of that phrase would be asking your child, ¿Qué te pasa? That's a phrase that people say all the time in Spanish. ¿Qué te pasa? What's wrong? Okay, so let's practice repeating those. Okay, repitan. ¿Qué te pasa? ¿Qué te pasa?
Pasa.
Muy bien. Okay, Maestra Janela, no sé si quieres repetir desde las calabazas.
Sí, claro que sí. Las calabazas. ¿Qué te pasa, calabaza? ¿Qué te pasa?
¿Qué te pasa? Okay, muy bien. So, Maestra Janela, if you wanted to ask somebody or a child what's wrong, would you say, ¿Qué te pasa? Or ¿Qué pasa?
Sí. ¿Qué te pasa?
¿Qué te pasa?
¿Qué te pasa?
And so another song that we're doing this week, the other one is called La Calabaza. La Calabaza Feliz. Así se llama, Maestra Janela.
La calabaza está feliz.
Okay. Sí, la canción yo creo que se llama La Calabaza Feliz.
El nombre de la canción, La calabaza feliz.
Okay, La Calabaza Feliz. Okay, who can translate that? What does that mean? La Calabaza Feliz.
The happy pumpkin.
Yeah, the happy pumpkin. And one thing about Spanish, remember that the adjective goes after the noun. So it literally says the pumpkin happy. So in Spanish, you say the item, the pumpkin, and then you put the adjective at the end, happy. So it kind of makes sense. La calabaza feliz, the happy pumpkin. So in that song, it's super cute. The kids, they're singing about, they say, calabaza, calabaza, ¿dónde estás? Calabaza, calabaza, where are you? Calabaza, calabaza, ¿dónde estás? Okay. Pumpkin, pumpkin, where are you? And then they say, calabaza, calabaza, vamos a jugar. Okay, anyone want to translate that?
Let's go play.
Any takers on translating that? Vamos a jugar.
Let's go play.
Yeah, calabaza, calabaza, vamos a jugar. Pumpkin, pumpkin, let's go play. Okay, vamos a jugar. Let's go to play. All right, and so then the song says, the pumpkin says, no estoy triste. No estoy triste. And then the kids act it out. Estoy triste. Estoy triste means, anyone know? No, I'm sad. So the pumpkin doesn't want to play because they're sad. And then we repeat that, and then they also say, the next pumpkin says, no, estoy enojada. And that means, no, I'm angry. And then the last emotion that that song covers would be, no, estoy cansada. No, I'm tired. Okay, so the three emotions that we're really working on this week with the kids would be estoy triste, estoy triste, estoy enojada. Estoy enojada means I'm mad or I'm angry. And estoy cansada, I'm tired, cansada. So, you know, if you were practicing Spanish with your child and you might ask them, ¿Qué te pasa? They would say to you, estoy triste, I'm sad. Or they might say, estoy enojada, I'm mad. Or they might say, estoy cansada, I'm tired. Okay, so those are just a couple of emotions that we're practicing this week that I wanted to let you know about. Okay, Maestra Janela, I'm gonna have her repeat some of the Spanish that I put on the screen. So let's see, where can we start? Maestra Janela, no sé si quieres repetir desde aquí, calabaza, calabaza. Aquí, ¿dónde estás?
Ya, sí. Calabaza, calabaza, ¿dónde estás? Tengo la canción en mi cabeza.
Sí, yo también quiero cantarla.
Calabaza, calabaza, vamos a jugar. No, estoy triste. No, estoy enojado, enojada. No, estoy cansada.
Perfecto. Okay, gracias, Janela. So those are just a couple of little emotions and a phrase that you could try with your kids. ¿Qué te pasa? ¿Qué pasa? What's wrong? And some people, back to the song here, ¿Qué te pasa, calabaza? The next line in the song too, I wanted to mention that is nada, nada, limonada. So you'll hear that too. It's just, again, it's a silly song that means nothing, nothing, lemonade. Kind of like nursery rhymes sometimes don't make sense. It's just a song that rhymes. So sometimes if someone asks another person, ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué te pasa? They might say nada, nada. Nada means nothing, nothing, that's it. Nada, I'm fine. Okay. All right, let's see. Well, it's 8 o'clock. So what I'm going to do is any questions about anything that I've said tonight or anything that someone wants to add? I have something to add, but I'll give you guys a chance first in case someone needs to leave. No? One thing that I was going to mention here about these emotions, again, you know, Spanish is a gender-based language. So triste, a boy or a girl or male or female could be triste. But if you were a girl and if you were a boy and saying you were angry, you would say estoy enojado. So this could actually be an O. Okay, enojada or enojado. So for example, Connolly would say estoy enojado. I'm mad, I'm upset. But Melissa would say estoy enojada. So you just change that A to the O. So the O is masculine, the A is feminine, you know. Will they understand you if you get it wrong? Of course. So, you know, it just sounds a little off, but you'll still be understood. Same thing with here, cansada. If you were a guy, you would say estoy cansado. They both mean tired, but A is the feminine version and O is the masculine version. Okay, no estoy cansado. And triste, E can be masculine or feminine, so there's no need to change triste. So again, those are just little grammar tips that I like to throw in because sometimes people like to understand the explanation behind it. So that's all. All right, well, any questions? Any questions before I say goodbye? Any questions, any comments? No, nada? Nada, no tienen nada? Maestra Janela, no sé si tú quieres decir algo. ¿Quieres decir algo?
Gracias por estar en la reunión y aprender algo para los niños. Mucho.
Gracias, muchas gracias por venir, Maestra Janela. Maestra Janela said, gracias por estar en la reunión. Thank you for being in the meeting y por aprender algo and for learning something. So gracias a ti, Maestra Janela. Muchísimas gracias por prestarnos tu voz. Thanks for letting us use your voice tonight. Again, families, practice introducing yourself. practice some vocabulary, and then I'll take a look at the chat and I'll go through that and I'll get some content for next week. So we're kind of doing this on the fly, just doing a little bit of conversation, a little bit of talking about our weekly theme, and familiarizing yourselves with some of the vocabulary that your kids are coming home with. So I hope it's been helpful. Listen to those songs in the playlist. Muchas gracias por venir. Thank you so much for coming. Y adiós y buenas noches.
Adios.
noches.
Buenas noches.
Buenas noches. Good night. Buenas noches.
Adios.
That's
Gracias.
Adios, amigos.
Adiós. Hasta luego.